morning, children. Yesterday we have studied about the types of reactions. We consider that even combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction as well as disproportionation reaction. All these reactions we have studied with examples yesterday. Let us see, children, today how to balance a chemical equation by ion-electron method, a half reaction method. So we are going to study balancing of chemical equation by ion-electron method, or we can call it as half reaction method. Since we are going to balance ionic equations, that is why it's termed as ion-electron method, or we are going to divide that equation in the form of oxidation and reduction, so it is termed as half reaction method. For example, explain it with the help of an example. You consider the reaction dichromate, that is Cr2O7 minus plus Fe plus 2 will give you Cr plus 3 plus Fe plus 3. This generally reaction takes place in acidic medium. Got it? Children, the first step is to divide the reactions into two half reactions. So we can divide it into oxidation and reduction. You can directly divide it, or even with the help of oxidation number also you can divide it. So let us roughly calculate the oxidation number. Do you remember how to calculate the oxidation number? Yes, so just calculate it. We can say that once I will explain for Cr2O7 minus, we assume the oxidation state of Cr as X, so it becomes 2X plus 7 into minus 2 is equals to minus 2, or 2x is equals to plus 12, or x is equals to plus 6. Is it clear, children? So we know that the oxidation state of chromium is equals to plus 6, and Fe2 plus being an ion, its oxidation state is plus 2, OCr is plus 3 and Fe is plus 3. So we have seen that chromium undergoes reduction and iron undergoes oxidation. Okay. Without even calculating the oxidation number also, you can find out the divide it into two half reactions. So let us take it. First reaction you consider reduction. Cr2O7 minus will give you Cr. Children, in the first step you have to balance all other atoms other than oxygen or hydrogen if it is present. So first let us balance chromium. Here in the reactant side you are having 2 chromium atoms, so here let us multiply it by 2. Is it clear? So the first step we should balance all other atoms other than oxygen, so balance chromium atom by the same heat and trial method. Now in order to balance oxygen, you can add water molecules. To balance oxygen, add water molecule where there is scarcity of oxygen in acidic medium. So here we are having 7 oxygen atoms, so let us add here 7 molecules of water. Okay, now since it is an acidic medium, to balance hydrogen we can provide hydrogen ion. 7 2s are 14, there are 14 hydrogen atoms, so let us add 14 H. Is it clear? First we balance chromium and then we balance oxygen by adding water. The third step, balance hydrogen by adding H plus since it is acidic medium. Now you are supposed to balance charge. Just see here in this case you can see that one hydrogen carry one positive charge. So there are 14 hydrogen ions, so 14 positive, 2 minus, so the net charge is equals to plus 12 in the reactant side. And in the product side you can see that the net charge is equals to plus 6. Children, in order to balance charges we can use electrons. So whenever you are supplying electrons, you should supply electrons to that particular side where there is excess of positive charges there. In the reactant side you are having 12 positive charge, but in the product side only 6 positive charge. So the difference in positive charge is 6. That means we should add 6 electrons to the reactant side. Is it clear, children? I will repeat the steps once more. First we have to balance the atoms other than oxygen. So we balance chromium by adding here 2, by multiplying it by 2. Then to balance oxygen we are supposed to add water. To balance hydrogen you can add H plus since it is acidic medium. Now to balance charges, find out the total charge, and where there is excess of positive charge, find out the difference between the positive charges and add that many number of electrons in the side where there is excess of positive charge. Is it clear? So your reduction half reaction is completely balanced. Now let us consider the oxidation reaction. It is Fe plus 2 will give you Fe. Here already the atom is charged, only there is difference in charge. Here plus 2 and plus 3. So what we will do? Yes, add 1 electron over. Now children, in both your reactions the number of electrons should be same. So we are supposed to multiply the entire oxidation reaction by 6 so that your equation becomes Fe 6 Fe plus 2 will give you 6 Fe plus 3 plus 6 electrons. Now let us add our oxidation and reduction half reactions. The 6 electron and 6 electron get cancelled. The common terms from opposite side you can cancel it and then write down the rest equation. So it is 14H plus Cr2O7 2 minus plus 6 Fe2 plus will give you 2Cr3 plus 7H2O plus 6 Fe3 plus. Now if you check, this equation is completely balanced including the charges. Is it clear children how to balance an equation by ionic equation method, ionic equation method or half reaction method? This we have seen in acidic medium. Can I explain it with the help of another example? Okay, listen. Let us consider one more example. Again we are explaining in the acidic medium only. So let us consider it as MnO4 minus plus C2O4 minus will give you Mn plus 2 plus CO2. Again the medium is acidic. You can see that oxalate is there, amine oxalic acid, the salt ion. So it is acidic medium. First again let us classify the reaction into two or divide it into two parts, that is oxidation half reaction and reduction half reaction. Okay, that is MnO4 minus will give you Mn plus. Mn is already balanced, so let us balance oxygen. How? By adding 4 molecules of 1. Now how will we balance hydrogen? By adding 8 hydrogen ions, 8. Now let us balance the charge. In the reactant side we are having total 7 positive charge and the product side only 2 positive charge. So what we are supposed to do? Yes, find out the difference. What is the difference? 5. So add 5 electrons in the reactant side. Okay, so your equation is completely balanced. Now let us consider the second half reaction. C2O4 minus 2 will give you CO2. First let us balance carbon. When you balance carbon, oxygen is automatically balanced. So let us balance the charge. Here there are 2 negative charge. So we have to add here 2 electrons. Now what is the next step? Yes, balance, multiply the first equation by, and the second equation you should multiply it by 5. Okay, your aim is to equalize the number of electrons. So your first equation becomes 16H plus 2 MnO4 minus plus 10 electrons will give you 2 Mn plus 2 plus 8 H2O. Okay, and your second equation is 5 C2O4 2 minus will give you 10 CO2 plus 10 electrons. Now let us cancel the like terms and add the equation. So you cancel it and the equation becomes 16H plus 2 MnO4 minus plus 5 C2O4 minus 2 will give you 2 Mn plus 2 plus 8 H2O plus 10 CO2. Is it clear children? How to balance the equation by half reaction method in acidic medium? Okay, so I'll give you 2 more questions so that do it as homework. The next balancing of the same type of reaction in basic medium by the same method we'll study in next class. Thank you children.